Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the Emberpelts. Finally, we are nearing to opening our first district. If we are not counting our, main district, but we are not. We are opening our first district. Let's get down underground. I think we should have almost everything prepared except for the district crossings. Yes, we are working on that. Okay, that can be blasted off. Does this need to be here? I don't remember now. Let's try tunneling underneath it, and we are going to find out. Maybe I will need some pillars on the sides to support the roof. We will see. Okay, so this will be our district crossing. Here we will need another one. We will need a lot of beavers for that. These houses are prepared. They are not connected. Okay, that's nice. How's this tunneling going here? Alright, they are nicely working on it. That will be our expansion. We will need more storages here. And no, this is for the amenities. Yes, I remember. That's for the amenities. These storages will need to be first filled up before we open the district to make sure they have everything they need. So let them work on this. I will come back later. And let's wait for this. They're already working on it? Yeah. So this will be blasted off. Oh, we are out of explosives, really? Oh yeah, we are. Okay. We already have plenty of explosives factories, right? Let me check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. Their productivity is not that high. I'm not surprised. These two have quite high productivity. Yeah, thanks to the horror. So I guess I'm going to prioritize all of them. That's usually not the best case to prioritize everything, but whatever. Let's do it anyways. I would even add more holding posts, but we are kinda low on the workforce, as you can see. We dropped the population down to 620. We have plenty of kids, that's for sure. But I don't want to increase the population again before we start a new district, because it will be laggy as hell again, because too many paths. The problem with the performance is big maps, and when running one district, the pathing is the main issue. So we need to limit that with creating smaller districts around the map and hoping that the district crossings will be efficient enough to, move the stuff around the map. And you stop lagging, damn it. I want to go down. Down! Not that down, but whatever. Alright. Oh, and I should change the settings. We were not using acid rain here. So this is the settings that we have from the different run. So I'm going to write it down and I will make some adjustments here. Okay, so for now we are going to turn off the acid rain. We are not be using that, nor the sandstorm. And the rain intensity, let's lower it down to 15. And otherwise let's leave everything else like this. So this will be our settings for the Emberpelts. The other ones that were here we have for the rain run or whatever I call it. So I don't want it to be, all the same everywhere. Okay, so that's sorted. How's this? Okay, they turn on this. Let's see if we can remove it. Oh, that would collapse the whole area above it. But is that a problem? I don't think that's a problem. No. So why did I build it like this? Yeah, let's redo it. We should be able to fit 3 of them, right? That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I said something about just going with those 4 for now, but let's build them right away. And we don't need to do it later. Yeah, like this. So these will be our district crossings. We have storages here. Let's fill them up with resources, at least some. Let's go and check here. We are in a bad tide, so I'm going to wait for the wet season. We are going to fill these tanks. Some food. Oh, food is here. Okay. All right. So we are going to wait. We are going to wait for the wet season, anyways. So we have plenty of water before we start expanding. And in the meantime, we can keep working on amenities here because they will have rooftop terraces. That's fine, but we need campfires and what else? Scratches. We can fit scratches down here. But I'm going to keep this area for additional houses, I guess. Maybe not. You know what? No. Let's add a lot of scratches here. Let's do it this way because why not? Mix the contemplation spots in between. Some decorations we have here. Oh, I didn't build any, I guess. Okay. Some brazier, beaver bust, lanterns, close the station. I should keep this one for that. No, let's remove that. We'll be expanding houses that way, so that's okay. Roofs. We don't really need roofs underground here, but as just a decoration. Well, it's a role-playing thing from what I said. We don't need roofs underground, but they want it as a decoration, so why not? Decorative clock. Yeah, here to cover the houses. Let's put another brazier here. Shrubs, of course, we need more shrubs. We can put them even up here. We didn't build any monuments. I don't think. Oh, we have room here for them. Okay, so we can build it on these storages, I think. Can definitely build at least the laborer monument. And even the flame of unity will fit. For this one, we need more room and power, so we will do that later. And decorations, yeah, weather vane. Very useless underground, but they want it as a decoration, so let's have it. Why not? And more well-being stuff. Let's have some teeth grinders here. Medical beds, I guess they will not need that many since this is mostly farming colony. What we are having here? Oh yeah, that's the drainage. All right, I'm going to just extend the road so they can keep tunneling it. Well-being. Yeah, detailers. I don't think I added any. We'll need a storage for extract. I haven't added one, so let's have one medium tank here for the extract. That would be set up to obtain. All of these should be set up to obtain later. And go to our future district crossings. Yeah, we don't have any storages here for water. There needs to be a storage for water. Oh, we can't fit them because of the roof. Yes, it's not collapsed completely. That's fine. We will need extract and water here. They will be importing some. Planks, logs, metal blocks, gears. Otherwise, we should be fine here. We will be adding to that. This is not the final stage what we are doing. I just want the basics to be done, and then we can open the district. Okay, this was all tunneled. Let's see. Oh, we will be collapsing something above ground. Okay, let's zoom out. I don't know what it would collapse. I can't see anything, but it is putting me on the, on the higher level, on the surface, I mean. So it definitely will collapse something. Oh, you are holding up the tubeway. All these are holding up the tubeways. I think we can get rid of them. This one is being connected to station. All right. So we will need to rebuild that part, but we have this tubeway around, so I think we can get away with removing this. Yeah, I think that's fine. We can reconnect this later. Let's go in small batches, so I don't destroy anything that I don't want to. That will collapse the station. That's because of the tubeway there. Yeah. Okay, so that should collapse only this station. That should be fine. And the rest is... okay. Yep, perfect. And now we are going to blast it down. This is higher than 3 blocks, right? Yeah, that's 4. It's okay. We will do it in 2 ways. And then... we lost the tubeway up here. Well, tubeway station, I mean. So we are going to rebuild it. I think we can go up from somewhere here. Okay, it's here in this path. What we have? Tubeway tunnel. I think it's here. Yep, that's directly above it. So let's do that. We will go like 3 blocks like this. And then here. This area. Come on, autosave, thanks. We will cover this with terrain block again. That will be fixed. And from here, we will again build a tubeway. All the way up. And we can have the tubeway station here again. Okie dokie, so that will be fixed. Let them do it, and I'm going to check how we are doing with our new water tower. And we have 11 stranded beavers. Alright, let's check what I've done exactly. Yeah, I removed that tubeway. Oh, I demolished the path, apparently. Really? How did I disconnected this? Oh, it was connected through tubeway. Of course, because the houses are not connected. Yeah, so let's blast these off. We are going to rescue them. Just blast that one piece and I will build them a connection. 100? Homeless? Why? Why did we have so many beaver kids? I don't know. I must have connected these houses for a second or something. We shouldn't have that many kids, I guess. And we have 90 homeless now. Do I still have only 1 district, right? Yeah, we have only the central district, so... I don't know why we have so many homeless. And we have 100 vacancies? Where? This is strange. I don't know what's going on. We have so many vacancies. We have 10 unemployed. And we have 90 homeless. Something strange is going on. Did I bug my game? Finally. We have only 11 stranded, so this is not it. Ah yeah, the unemployed are the stranded, okay. But still, why do we have so many homeless? Too many kids for some reason? I don't know why. These houses are disconnected, so they should not count. Whatever, let's continue with our job. This needs to be blasted, so please bring that one explosive. It is really needed now. Alright, we have that explosive blasted. And now, this ladder we need. Walkway entrance. And on top of it, we are going to build that connection with the tubeway, this walkway tubeway connection. Okay. And with this, we should have an access up here again. Okay, the district crossings were built. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to check what I wanted to do. To check on this water tower. It's not finished at all. Okay. So I want it to be really big. So let's keep expanding it. We are going to build it as big as we can. Well, maybe not too ridiculously big, but big enough to hold some significant amount of water. Okay, we need some stairs here to continue the work. This is all temporary. Here inside we will not have this station or paths when we are finished with it. Do we have enough dirt? Oh yeah, 3800. We have plenty of dirt. Okay, so we are expanding this a little bit more and then we will go higher. Oh, I can't go higher. Okay. So I will need to resize my map and increase the height. That's fine. We can do it, but we will lose all the water on map. Alright. This project will be postponed for a while. I think we'll be filling up the lake with it for now. I'm going to do it. But first, let's focus on the new district. We can do it afterwards. Because there is a height limit. We need to mod it. How it is still too far away from a district? Come on, build it. Nice. And now this one. Good. Then we should have a connection here. They will be fine. They will not die. I think I'm going to blast it on 30 speed because I want to get out from the bad tide so we can continue on this. And to build these monuments we need... Oh, I had some details here. It's fine. We will need some scaffolding to get up here. Let's remove one of these medical beds for now. That will be a good spot to start. Stairs. Okay, let's go that way. And from here we'll be able to reach up on the storages. So first we will build the labor monument and then when it's done we will do the flame of unity. Okay. Let's do a quick save just in case anything bad happens. And let's go turbo speed. And by a bad happens I mean the game crashes. Oh, it's raining! The turbo speed is being interrupted by the rain. Where we are getting rain. I love the rain. Woo! We are getting flooded the whole settlement. Yeah, our lake will be replenished slightly, I guess. Oh yeah, it's being filled up. Nice. I love some rain. Ooh, a lot of buildings submerged. Yeah, the Emberpelts are still not prepared for so much rain. It wasn't raining until the last episode, so yeah. They need to build the drainage systems and get just used to it. It's something new for our beaver kind here. Alright, back to turbo speed, I guess. Okay, we have only 3.5 days in this bad tide. And we are again down to 8,000 water. So we really have a problem with water. We definitely need this additional water source here. And since we can't really go any higher, at least not right now before I mod it, and I don't want to do it right now, I should redo it. Or maybe just let it spill out from the tower. Anyways, we are going to fill this lake as much as we can. And we will keep using this outlet that we had here. Hopefully I didn't do anything bad to it. I don't remember. Yep, it's still here. So we'll be feeding back into this lake. Or maybe we can do like a small adjustment somewhere here. That's for the bad water. Yeah, I would need to cut through here. And probably a little bit more. Let's leave it for now as it is. We should be able to fill this lake at least somewhat. And we should really focus on making this for the same level. That will help. Unfortunately, we can't really clear these ruins. And there isn't that much left. I think we are just going to get rid of them. So let's remove all of this. Let's keep that road. I will need it for a while. This storage can go. And here below those ruins, we're just going to tunnel it. If we can. No, we can't. We are all the way down. Okay, in the next route we may remove the rest. But we'll be losing a lot of water going down here. We will not be able to pump it out to our other lake. Maybe we can just redo this channel. Even if it will be temporary for a couple of seasons. Yeah, like from here. We don't even need to do much. Just deepen this existing here. Do we need all this? No. Alrighty then. And here, let's remove this valve for now. Oh, it will send water back? Ah, it doesn't matter right now. Let's remove that. And we need... What is this holding? Something important, I guess. Yep, the overhangs. Okay. But that's fine. We can just tunnel underneath it. And we can blast this off. With double dynamites. Here, single. I just want to push more water that way. And here to limit the area where we are wasting water. Well, it's wasting water because we can't get it out. So I'm just going to fill it up with terrain blocks around this ruins. But you know what? We realistically can just ignore the ruins and cover it with terrain blocks. Yeah. It will bother me for a while and then I will forget about them and it will be okay. Yeah, this is a blasphemy. Let's go and fill it up anyways. I could have built more pumps here in this lake, but I don't want to. I like more complicated solutions, which is exactly this. So we are going to do that. We still have an access down here. Perfect. Let's just build a road underground there. And... maybe build a storage up here. Well, not that one, this one. For the dirt. So they don't need to travel that far away. So this will be dirt. Obtain, prioritize. Highest priority. Oh, let's go and prioritize these two. And pumps here. We can add a few more. Yeah, definitely. Let's remove this one tree here. We are going to tunnel underneath it. I'm going to build a platform there so we can get further out. And we will build another row for the pumps. And let's fill this area here. That's where we will build additional engines as needed. Yeah, I will be able to squeeze 2 engines here if needed. Okie dokie. And the second row of the pumps should be lower. So we can get to the water that's down here. Because you can see these have only 4 meters limit. They can't reach any deeper. Yeah, all of them have only 4 meters. Okay, that was tunneled. Now, let's add that overhang I mentioned. It will not be enough. But it's a start. And here. I want to make this more uniform, so we are going to do this. And from here... I need platforms here and here. So let's make this overhang 5 long instead of 6. Let's do it this way. Okay, so it needs to be lower. 2. So this is how deep? 3 blocks. Yeah, that seems like a 3 blocks. So I should do it here maybe? Or maybe 1 block higher. 1 block higher. Alright, this will be our new platforms for the pumps. And this engine, I may rebuild this a little bit differently. So I can squeeze more connections here. More engines, I mean. 1, 2, and then have a connection through here. Yeah, let's rebuild it. Remove this engine. We are going to put it down on the same level as everything else. Remove, 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 remove. Perfect. Okay, it will be like this, and then 1, 2. Unfortunately, this doesn't really goes well. Or, yeah, it goes well. We can do it like this. And there will be the third engine. Then power shaft from here. Okay, like that. And we will have way more power here, probably even overkill, but that's fine. And definitely we could use a storage for fuel here. Even the small storage would be good enough. Or 2. Yeah, like that. So this will be for biofuel. So this district will need to be importing biofuel. We should add a storage for that. A big storage by the district crossings. So this is water and extract, and another one here will be for fuel. Okay, put down those explosives so I can start working on the last platform. Okay, detonate. Okie, and now for the pumps. Yep, like this. We are going to extend it all the way here to the engine and connect it from there. And here is a little bit of difference of the height, but nothing that stairs can't solve. Alright, let's give them time to finish it. And how's this going? Oh, I see explosives here. Let's check if everything was planted. Oh yeah, even that piece here was tunneled. Okay, let's detonate. Okay, stop lagging. Come on! I can't even slow down the game. Okay, now it... Whew. It's not even, you know, acting on when you press any buttons. This is a bit too high. So what I should have done is blast this off. And we need to add a valve here. That will be throttling valve. And fill it up above. Yeah, to make it a pipe. So this was almost blasted. Let's wait a couple more seconds. A few more detonations. Now, let's get down here again with the pad. I need them to finish the rest here. And how to blast this off. They will be able to reach it if they don't build the valve first. So I'm going to pause that, but prioritize these explosives. Yeah, they will be able to do it. Okay, I guess we don't even need to go any further, but let's do it anyway. So there's this little channel. Just 3 more explosives. Of course, we have some stranded beavers here under this big pile of terrain blocks. Yeah, they will be eventually saved. Maybe. The more pressing issue is really that water. We are down to 4,000. And bad tide is over. Let's release the water, and just in time we have last 3,000 water. Not even that. Less than 3,000. Okay, let's slow down. Detonate that last explosive. Unpause these. So this can be built now. That should be set to unlimited flow. I don't know if that previous one was it was automated by something. I guess with the depth sensor somewhere. I mean, I don't want to, you know, overflow the lake. Where do I have a depth sensor? Do I have one? I have multiple here. This one is for DPS pumps low. Yeah, that's for the pumps. This is like high, like low. Which one I was using? Maybe this one. DPS tower 1, like low. Yeah, set it up to it. To make sure that we will not be overflowing the area. Tower 1, like low, I said, right? Yes, okay. So that should be set up, we will see. What about water here in a tower? Is it increasing? Yes, it is. That's fully pressurized. I hope it is not constrained too much. Oh, it is raising quite quickly. And our new pumps are slowly being built. I prioritized them, but it was only a couple of days, I think, since I done that, so they're still working on it. At least we have these two additional engines here. We need another power shaft here to connect them. And then we will build the last fuel engine. And then probably these two needs to be turned off. They will be like a backup. This is apparently too far away from a district, so we need some stairs and scaffolding here to make it right. And we shall do. Because we want to close this, as currently we are losing water from our main reservoir, and it is going here into this lake. Ooh, it is overflowing. Look at that. Massive waterfall. It looks a bit strange. Yeah, it is supposed to be a water tower, but we can't build any higher now. I'm going to fix that later. We should be able to go higher with the levees. But I really want to do it with terrain blocks. And I don't know how high we can go with the levees. Or maybe I should finish it with the levees? But I can't do overhangs easily with the levees, just like we've done with the terrain blocks. Let's keep it this way for now. Look at that. What a view. Okay, we are still getting water poured in here. But today it should be finished. Hopefully. It's not that of a big deal. We will still get that water back in. And our additional pumps here. Please work on that. We really need it. We are down to 1,000 water. We've had way too many beavers for the whole cycle. Those 100 more kids because of the buildings and those shenanigans that I was doing. Finally, we are down to normal numbers now. So it should improve, but still, we need more water. I really want to turn on the new district first and then go back to the central district and start rebuilding the pumps and everything. Well, rebuilding, adding more pumps. Not even these are pumping now. Yeah, that's bad. We will need either another layer of the pumps or raise the bottom of the lake. One of the two. Because there is already some water down here, but they can't reach it, can't pump it. So we will need to... I will probably tear down the whole, this area, this district, and rebuild it ground up. I think that will be for the best. So I guess I will be moving all the large chunks elsewhere. And we will need to reduce these houses too, because we'll be moving a lot of beavers here to farm district, like more than 100. I really should move those water tanks. This corn farm field, let's remove it. Stop planting. You will not be planting here anymore. I know you've been here since the beginning of the game, but almost from the beginning. We will not be planting here. How did you even plant here? We can't get there, damn it. I will need more room for all the stuff that we have here to move it. So we can rebuild it. Nothing to do in range yet. That's you. That's fine. 14 injured, unstaffed, unconnected, lacks power. Yeah, that's these pumps. We are still working on it. Connect the road. Detonate the explosives that we have here. And we need a few more platforms here. Well, platforms, overhangs. Yep, like this, then pump and pump. I will not be able to connect them to a power. Like this. Okay, so I will not build that last one as we need a connection. It will be like this. Now, please, this is the highest priority. And are we still feeding water here? It seems that we are. Was it built finally? Yes, it is enclosed. Good. So we shouldn't be letting water into the other lake now. Everything should be here. You are on unlimited. Good. Yeah, water is now flowing the correct way. Lovely. Okay, we can get rid of all of this. All of this. These stairs. And you can go and start filling this up from here. A lot of dirt will need to be used here, but we will get it done sooner or later. Okie dokie. Now, we just need to bring the water up again. I mean, our storages with water. I would like to fill them up fully, as much as we can. How's our pumps? I think they finally start working. Yes, they are pumping. Yeah, this is a hot mess. I will be rebuilding that completely. But first, we need to secure our water supply. I think we should build additional pumps here in this lake at this stage. If I'm going to rebuild all of this, I will need to, at some stage, to remove the pumps. So we need to have a backup. And I think we can start all the way down here. Well, not completely down, but close to it. So let's say we have a tubeway network here, so let's use that. This is 3. So this will be 4 high. So this can be our first. We'll build it here. Tubeway, let's go up. Let's build a station not directly there on a platform. Let's do it like here maybe. This will be our path. So small tubeway here. Connect it to tubeway. Automated water pumps. Yes, I want automated ones. We will build an engine here. They can reach 4 down, but this is only 3, right? 1, 2, 3. No, that's 4. Okay. 3 is only here because it is above the tubeway. So let's rebuild it like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's definitely not enough. This is only the bottom layer, I know, but I want to have high capacity. And expanding on the other side too. This bridge, bye-bye. Okay. And then above that, we need another set of pumps probably, because I don't think we will be filling this lake that much. What we can do then... When I'm going to remove the pumps here, I will need to redo that valve that we just built under here. So from which we are filling up this water into our main lake here inside. We all need to turn it around. So we can send water from here and from here to this big lake. while we then be rebuilding this area. Okay, but we don't need to do it right now. What we need to do right now is to build these pumps. But I like really this waterfall. It's really strange. I like it. How's our new pumps? Still not connected, but they're working on it. I believe in you. Maybe they will need some help here. Like a scaffolding. Yeah, that one stairs should do that. Do the trick. Okay, some of this stuff is apparently too far away from a district. That bridge is just under. I think that could help. Yeah. Let's build few bridges. Finally, water is increasing. We are at 2200. It's definitely still not enough, but soon these pumps should kick in and start pumping. Hey, they should be prioritized by Horus. Okay, now let's watch them to build these lovely new additional pumps. That will save the beaver kind. So the pumps are almost finished, and now we need to think about power. I think the power we will build up here. This is all temporary, so I'm not going to spend much time about thinking about it, how nice it will be or whatever. So we can have, let's say, 2 engines here for liquid fuel. And I built it the wrong way, of course. Because me dum-dum built it like this. I'm not going to bother with overhangs or anything fancy, just platforms. These may be soon submerged, but that's fine. Behind them, we are going to build another row. Let's remove these stairs. And behind them, maybe like here. Let's go from the station, just like before. So that's 3 blocks. What behind, I think, like this. So that will be 4 blocks deep. Okay, that's how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more pumps. Good enough. You'll need a path. Tubeway. We should build a station here in the back. Just the same way. Connection should be easy. We still have that tubeway here. Okay, that will be a connection. And power connection we will build from here. Yeah, these 2 engines are not connected, so let's rebuild it a little bit differently, so they are connected together. Let's build them side by side, that way I don't need to be building any additional power shafts between them. And then from back here, yeah, we will just go down. Okay, power shaft like this, and then we will connect the lower pumps here. Well, that wasn't supposed to be too wide. That was a little lag there. Maybe we'll need some scaffoldings to be able to build this, but that's okay. Let's put this on a higher priority. And the whole pumps on the highest. I guess we will need more scaffolding here. Maybe not. We have this path. Yeah, we will need some. But this will be easy to do. Just a few stairs to get on these platforms, and they can build everything from underneath. Good enough. And water, we are at 5,000 only. How's these pumps? Oh, I forgot to connect them to a road, but they are working. So we have a few additional working pumps in this lake. Everything is on good path. We just need to be patient a little bit longer. Okay, what is awaiting us? Another bad tide in 3 days. Okay. We are still filling up the lakes. We don't have that much water stored, unfortunately. Okay, how's this looking? Yeah, that's too far away from a district. We need additional scaffolding here. So let's build one. Do not spare any resources to build this quickly. And let's get at least one of the engines to be working. Oh yeah, all the builders are here now. Everyone will be complaining about the wet fur. Alright, we have one engine built. Now we just need the power shafts and fill it up with fuel, of course. We can build 2 small tanks here for the fuel. And now when I'm thinking about the water tower, I didn't really build it properly because, yeah, we can fill it up. Like if it was built, you know, up here. We can fill it up, but we don't have any way to really seeing water. I really need those valves to be down here. So I kinda screw it up. We can still fix it without demolishing it whole. Like tunneling here on the sides and putting valves there, but yeah, I should have planned it a little bit better. Oh well, usual me. I'm going to just extend the road here and keep filling this up. We will fix it. I don't know why I built the pumps this high. I should have gone much higher. I don't know why I did it. Because what I wanted to do to have, yeah, I know. I should have like 4 blocks from here, not from the bottom. Yeah, I screwed it up again. They are not high enough. That's the issue. Oh well, maybe I'll do another row. Yeah, let's plan another row, and this time properly, I would say. The power shaft is still not built yet. Hopefully they'll get it done soon. And what I should have done is to like calculate from here. When these pumps will be flooded, I want my new pumps to be at that level. So that's, yeah, something like this. Yeah, it should have been like this. But I built it way too close. Yeah, let's move it back by 1. So remove this and this and turn the station proper way around. Like that. And now pumps like this. So we will have multiple tiers here, and this is the same way, or yeah, similar way that I want to do here in this big lake. So we can pump out all the water, even those that's... Because there is, in this current setup, there is still some water that's being left at the very bottom that we can't reach. Which is really bad for us. Because then, in a very long drought, as you can have seen already, we are starting to have a lack of water, but we can't get deep enough. And to pump it out, because there is still some water left. Anyways, let's add these additional pumps here. Okay, and then we can extend it on this side too. That will be a lot of pumps. Yeah, this is the way. But let them first finish the lower level. Okay, we have fuel ready here. We just need to finish the power shafts. Okay, don't have these on the highest priority. That's not needed. Okay, soon the pumps will be connected. Okay, big lag. Are we working? Not yet. Okay, one last piece of power shaft is missing. Come on, someone, build it. It's on the highest priority. Come on. Yeah, but there are many stuff on the highest priority, so that's the problem. Finally, someone delivered the wood, but didn't finish the job. As usual. Lazy bastards. Look at that, we have at least 20,000 food then since we dropped the population. We have 130 vacancies. That's because of the insane amount of builders. And we have a nice rain. Where it is pouring down? Ah, here in this corner. Yeah, let's go into the lake, fill it up. Fill it up a little bit more. Or maybe not. And after we have water sorted out and that new district, we can even start again working on flattening this area a bit more. Or maybe I should just go and do another district. Like this forest industry district, rebuild that one. That will be another pain in the ass. Oh yeah, these pumps are working now, nice. So we have additional capacity for pumping. Hopefully that will help fill our water tanks much quicker now. That's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, another 11 pumps. Down here in this row we have another 11. So when the water level drops, we can be using those. And let's close these floodgates. I almost forgot about it. That needs to be closed. I don't want to be losing any water from this lake now. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh yeah, it is blocked. Alright, I don't remember when I done this, but perfect. Good on me. Otherwise we wouldn't be, you know, having any water here. That would have been another fail. Okay, 10,000 water. We are starting to do great. Okay, I don't know if we have enough beavers to, you know, fully manage both districts. Currently we are doing that. That's true. But we'll have additional needs for the... But that's not that many, right? Let's turn on like on the first 3. That will be 30 beavers that we will need. Yeah, let's make sure there are 10 and 10. And I soon want to connect all of it. There is no water here. That's a little bit concerning. We will need to disconnect a lot of paths above ground, and I forgot about this. Yeah, let's remove this. One last explosive here. We don't need to wait for that. Let's pause it, detonate it. I'm going to look somewhere else. Do not lag the game to oblivion. Okay, I think it was done. Nice. And here we need to do one more layer. And that's where our amenities will be. So I think I will need to wait a couple more days before we start opening the district. Let's keep these paused on both sides. But let's connect the road so they can deliver stuff here that extract water fuel. They will need it. Tube-ways disconnecting will be easy, but here above the ground I will need to cut a bunch of roads. And maybe not even that many, maybe on 3, 4 spots. Bad tide started. Here I may disconnect it. Here in the middle maybe. No, this tube-way is connected directly to main district. Yeah, we will need to disconnect it somewhere here. This needs to be in our new farm district. That's the pumps for them mostly, but they will be trading water in between the district anyways. Okay, this one engine doesn't even need to be running. They're not using that much power. One engine is plenty for them. And I didn't build an... Oh, we have haulers here. Okay. So we will need like 30, 40, 50, maybe 50, 60 additional beavers. than what we currently have for the district. And I will need to pause some of the houses here to not overgrow our population way too much. And while we are releasing bad water up here, what's going on? We shouldn't be doing that. Why it is contaminated? Oh yeah, I never switched from this, I guess, to contamination. Yeah. And it didn't reach the threshold because it is, yeah, it is on a wrong position from the water source because it is being drawn here inside. Okay, anyways, let's open these floodgates and fix that. And these should be closed. Yeah, I will do it manually now. We need to tweak this. I didn't build it really well. I should switch these pumps to weather station. Didn't I build one? Oh, I did. I never connected to it. Okay, so this should be automated by this. So the weather when on, this should be off. Yeah, and that way. Okay, let's try copy it. The settings. And these floodgates, let's automate them too, but with the weather here. And when on, flow will be unlimited. When off, the flow will be 0. Okay, it should work now. It's not a big deal. Not much contamination was let in, but we don't need to be letting any contamination in. And to empty the tower, well, empty. To get water out of it, because otherwise it will just evaporate and does nothing because I built it wrong way. We are going to tunnel this area, and this area, and we are going to put valves in front of it. Because that's the only way to do it without destroying it, which I don't really want to do. Or maybe we can get rid of that. We will see. Let's first tunnel underneath. Maybe we'll be able to remove at least one by one those platforms then and replace that with valves. That would be nice if we can pull it off. 12,000 water, alright. We are going up again. Where are these trees tried? Oh, those are trees that, yeah, we need to replant them. Replant the dead trees. Yeah, because this was dried for some time. We need to fix that. It dried out when we breached the irrigation system in the last episode. Yeah, they tunneled it, alright. So can I remove it? Oh yeah, I can. And it is holding up. That's perfect. And we can fit throttling valves here. I don't know if we needed that many, but I'd rather have more valves than not having enough. And then we can use another depth sensor somewhere here close to our pumps, like even here. Where are you? Depth sensor. We can build one here. And to set it up to be releasing water until it is, there. And we will lose our ability to have a waterfall from top, but that's fine. And maybe we'll be only turning this on when it is drought or a bad tide. Okay, but at least we can do it without collapsing the tower. That's nice when you are building terrain blocks. If I've done it with the levees, I wouldn't be able to do it because then I will collapse the whole wall doing it. So this is good solution. Better, nicer, stronger, whatever. And I think it's time to open the district. How's this going? Yeah, this will take time to blast all of this off, and I don't want to be spending time on it right now. They can do it themselves. Later they will be importing the Oh yeah, I should have left that there. Okay. I mean, there was a walkway here. Because this is the spot where I want to put district center. It's fine. It's fine. We can have it like this. Now, so, to do it, let's go. This is the time. We were waiting long enough. Let's unpause these buildings. Oh, this tubeway is disconnected? Really? Okay, I screwed up. Oh yeah, why did I tunnel here? That should have been the tubeway tunnel. I must have built it wrong. Can I connect it now even? Ah, whatever. Let's just destroy it. And let's put a tubeway here. Yeah, let's reconnect. We don't have any storages on the center district side. I will be adding them later, I guess. We'll see how that will go. But having a storage is closer to district crossing is always beneficial. Rebuild that connection. I need to disconnect the tubeways, paths, disconnect that whole section, and then connect the district center, new one, and then all those houses. And hopefully nothing bad will happen. Okay, this connection is done. So, let's disconnect the tubeway here, tubeway here. So the whole area should be disconnected now, from the tubeway network at least. Now, do we have another? Yeah, this connection here, I see it. This needs to be separated. Now for the paths. These storages, that's for our main district. So let's disconnect it here. Then, this station is on the central district side. Okay. This is logs. Alright, let's disconnect it maybe here, somewhere in the middle. Then this should be our farm district, so let's disconnect it here. Okay, everything is disconnected now, we can see that. Now, let's connect the district center, and this will be farm district. Okay, let's turn it on for a while. We'll get a mass confusion. Okay. Now, let's pause some of these houses. I don't want to overgrow the population. Maybe that's an overkill, we will see. Now, we need to move workers to the farm district. So currently, central district, farm district, we need 154 beavers. So let's send 160. And I forgot to connect the houses. So let's do it now. Where is the connection? Oh, that was the only one connection that I removed. Alright. We can rebuild it. Walkway entrance here. Turn it on a slower speed. Beavers should move now into this district. Okay, it will take a little of time. It will take some time. Maybe a whole day. Okay, we have a builders here. They need to build that walkway entrance. Alright, we have 160 beavers here in this district. In our central district, we have 25 homeless. Okay, so let's turn back onto these tenement lodges. We have many vacancies, but that's mostly just builders. I think that's fine. Anyways, I want to grow that population back up, but first, let's make it stable, and then we will see if we can do it. How's the food in our new district? Oh, and I don't have an access up here now, yeah. Can I do... yeah, I need to do this. Let's put a mini watch. Mini watch here and walkway entrance. And that should connect it to the rest of the housing. Okay, they didn't found their houses yet, but they are working on it, you see. Homes are going down slowly. How we are doing with resources? We have 13,000 food in our farm district. And 2,400 water. Okay. So the food is almost equally distributed. Well, we have 10,000 here. We could definitely do better. I need to make sure that our district crossings are fully staffed on both sides and have high priority. So, finally, after all that time, we have 2 separate districts. Connections should be good enough. Pumps could use another tubeway network, but we will build that later. All the horses that don't need to be working, we can pause. Yeah, this still needs to be replanted. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. Okay, they are working on it. It's just taking a long time. Fine. So, we have 103 kids again. That will be a lot of homeless. I don't know why it happens all the time when I move population like this. Ah, boy. Never mind. Okay, this is not connected for some reason. Walkway entrance, why it doesn't work? Like here, it is connected with the houses. This is connected too, so why doesn't it work? It seems like this mini watch is not connected to the rest of the houses for some reason. Even that it is showing that it's like connected. Let's try building this vertical watch. Okay, this should be connected now. So it doesn't work with the mini watch, I guess, or whatever. Something wrong was there. We need to make sure now that the food is being delivered both ways. Because currently in our farm district, we are not processing any food. Only producing the raw food, and everything will be sent to main district. So I guess we will need a lot of extra storages here. Because I don't want our district crossing workers to be delivering the resources to our faraway storages. I want them to be delivering it to storages that are here close by. And these storages will be set up to supply and prioritized by haulers. So we are going to do that. We definitely don't have enough room to squeeze everything here. But this is the start. So, foods. Like apples. This needs to be apples. It will be prioritized and set up to supply. Let's copy that to everywhere so I don't need to do the settings all over the place. Just do the, food. So next, what is raw food here? Corn. Another one. Bell peppers. Tomatoes. Bell peppers, tomatoes, berries, I guess. Berries, berries, berries. What's next? We have apples. I'm looking only for the raw food. We have bell peppers, radishes, yes, radishes, and is that all? Radishes, tomatoes, bell peppers, beets. I don't have beets. Okay, another storage for beets. Here are the beets. Anything else? I think that's it. And now we need storages for the processed food. That's definitely not enough room. We will be expanding this area. So that is apple pies, baked beets, grilled corn, scones, and what else? Cornbread. Okay, but these shouldn't be selected to supply, they should be set to obtain. Because these we will be sending to our farm district. Hopefully that will help. I wish they rather change the district crossing for a bigger building with integrated storage, and so we can set it up differently, as this is a little bit tedious. I don't like doing it. That's why I usually tend to play with one single district and then suffer from lags. But I think it is already running slightly better since we separated it. It's still not perfect, but we will make it better. So the next district redoing will be... I think we should do the industrial district. But this will be a mess again, as this was built only as a temporary. I'm going to reduce our builders, I think. Yeah, we have anyways too many unemployed, too many vacancies here. So let's remove all these builders here. All these builders' hats, they're anyways not staffed. And we need, and this will be our industrial district together with the vertical farm. So it will be producing both food and construction materials. They will have access to this massive forest here and probably even to this forest up here. So that will be quite a big district. Or maybe we can make this a really small district, but that's not worth it really, I guess. Anyways, how to do this? This will be pain to rebuild it, because it takes so much space. I might move some of it on a lake while we will be rebuilding it, or just stockpile some insane amount of resources and then just delete everything and rebuild it. No, we can do both. Let's add some big storages here. 4 logs. Yeah, we have already these underground piles here, kinda on the side. They will not be in the way, I think. So let's just increase our storage capacity for everything that we will be removing, which is our smelters, lumber mills, and stuff like that. So let's have extra 4 planks, extra 4 logs. Maybe one more extra 4 logs. And we will need some big storages for the gears. Your productivity is very low, bloody hell. I'm going to increase slightly population here. Anyways, we have already 70 kids. So let's do it. So we are going to stockpile a lot of resources. Then I'm going to remove this whole area. And we are going to rebuild the industry from ground up. Even storage is put here for the extract and fuel. To make it safe. Well, to make it safe, because we will be removing them. And for the bots... Yeah, bots will be probably the first buildings that I will need to move. And I think I'm going to leave these irrigations here. But what I'm going to do is to increase the layer here. Maybe build it from terrain blocks. Or platforms. Probably terrain blocks. Like to raise it by 1 level. And there we will start building the industry. And after that is separated, then we will get to our central district, I think. It will be a lot of work. And how's this going down here? Oh yeah, you covered that nicely. There's a little bit of more work that you need to do. But not that much anymore. And you are even building those valves. Nice. We will automate that later. And we are at 20,000 water. We are doing good. You farm, nothing to do in range. Yes, you collected everything. You can go home. Let's remove this old irrigation here. We are going to blast this off and remove the corn that remained here. We can't even collect it. That must have been there for a very long time. And we will flatten that a little bit. Yeah, it is running already better than before. I like it. It was worth the work to separate the districts. Now we just need to wait and see how well it will work. Let's go and check underground if they build those storages. Oh yeah, they've done it. So now our district crossing workers should only be delivering resources here into these storages, and then from them the haulers will take over. Oh, well-being is 45 in our new district. I think it's because of the monuments. I think we are missing those. Yeah, we don't have any flame of unity in our main district. And with this industry, I really don't know what design I will go and do. But I really want to get rid of all of this and rebuild it from scratch. Let's build these storages. Okay, that was a lot of work already. I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm really loving it. And it is running much better now. With multiple districts, you see I can run it on triple speed and it is not that laggy as before. And it will even improve when we do the industrial district. That will be another more than 100 beavers. 100 bots at least. Plus some more beavers. We will separate that. Maybe we can do something vertical here. Something nice. I'm not sure. I've not decided yet. First, really, I'm going to just stockpile the resources. And then we will start thinking about removing the industrial buildings and working on it. Ooh, and it's raining. Nice. Love it. Oh, we will have flooded buildings. Oh, we have flooded buildings. Oh, that's on the surface. Okay. Because I don't know even if this drainage is working. Because I have a feeling, and I tested something in my other run, that these platforms are not really letting water through it. But maybe I blocked this tubeway with the impermeable floor last time. I probably did. Okay, anyways, that will be all. Enjoy the rain. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe and push that like button. Have a nice day. Bye bye.